And we created Healthier Men at Work for 3 reasons. First, we kept seeing that men's mental health, burnout, and isolation were just seen as just how it is, and or as a personal issue, as opposed to a business and cultural issue, which we all know it is, and that's why we're here. Even as companies are already paying the price for it, which we'll talk about today. We also saw many men in positions of influence, awesome men like all of you here in the room, who didn't have credible spaces to talk about these pressures without stigma, or without being accused of centering yourselves, when a lot of people are suffering right now. So, and third, our work made very clear, as all of your work does too, a lot of you here, that masculinity, American manhood in particular, how men are socialized to hustle and perform and also stay silent and nonchalant, doesn't really serve many men. And the cycle continues. So a big thank you to our friends at AARP for sponsoring our speaker lunch today. And for being such incredible pioneers of healthier lives in the United States. Their research shows that men's health is revenue infrastructure for business and the US economy. So we have the numbers. And the companies that invest in keeping experienced men healthy and attached to work end up protecting sales capacity, improving retention, and stabilizing earnings over time. So the purpose of this room is simple, but also a little challenging, because we're uncovering opportunities to build and flex new muscles. All of us, no matter who we are, we're flexing new muscles right now. And we're moving from insight into action, which we all want, so that we can all work better together. And we're going to talk about a lot of different things related to Healthier Men at Work today. And you're going to hear perspectives that don't necessarily line up neatly, right, with each other or with your own lived experience. And that's okay, because the point here is to get a little uncomfortable, to create space to get a little uncomfortable, because that's how we learn and grow. And in the end, we're going to tie everything back to business outcomes, because that's what business leaders care about most. That's how we get attention, and that's how we get things done. And the best way to get started is always to get started. So I am excited to introduce Robin Gelfenbein, our MC and ambassador of fun, who will take it away.